I mean, hold on one second. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. When I first got this, it was about two things. One, the money. Two, it was about the reputation. To be able to say when I'm older, I did this, and that's the reason why you should hire me. Or I did this, and this will further help if I make a different project. It was about those two things. And then when I really started making it, it was about something very different. So, things changed, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was definitely about the money and about that reputation at the front.
Well, even if it was, I think by the end of it, and you probably already feel this way, I mean, I know like you had a delayed launch for like a week or so, and you probably learned a little bit there. I mean, every step through your process here, you're going to learn a whole lot. And exactly what you wanted was that kind of resume builder someday to say, hey, I've actually launched a project that actually, you've got that in spades now. Understand not only how to build a project, but how to build a community too. And you can, Zach can tell you as well as anybody that that's an art.
Yeah, it is definitely a hard thing to do. And forever will I be able to do it. I don't know. But it's something I'm learning how to do every day, and I love doing it. So it's fun for sure.
You get the opportunity to make friends for a living. You get to literally get a good group of friends around a single idea. It's a fun idea.
It's crazy how much this space. Like, I was talking to Snoop Dogg's son last night. That's what the NFT space brought. Like,
all right.
That's
why didn't we open with that?
Yeah. Well, you're dropping some alpha on it. So tell us about that. How that happened.
So, I have a friend named Real Nice Guy. He is a very real nice guy. And he's pretty good friends with Cordell, Snoop Dogg's son, one of. And he's in the NFT space. He's been in here for a little while, and I've been talking to him for 2 or 3 weeks. He follows me on Twitter, and yeah. But I mean, as I'm saying, I've met apes, I've met all these different people, and I met TRADERVERSE. It's all from these connections, and it's crazy. And I just love doing it, and the connections that will be built up for the future. Like, guys, fucking Snoop Dogg's son. Excuse my language, and Christina, if you're in here, I'm so sorry. But Snoop Dogg's son, bro. Like, y'all hear that? Like, those type of connections are for the future, and I think that's why the NFT space will go so far. Because it doesn't only provide wealth, it doesn't only provide education, but it also provides future, things. So, that's why I love this space so much, because it brings so much to people.
Yeah,
well, that's one. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're fine. It builds a genuine connection with someone else as well.
And that's what I was going to say. I feel like you're learning, and I've seen it, kind of play out in your story, is that how valuable your network is. I mean, you had, found yourself on some spaces. You met Christine. We did the TRADERVERSE space. And then I can remember when Christine said, hey, everybody, check out Nick. And she brought you up on stage. And immediately your charisma kind of made a lot of people, join in with what your cause was. But I think what it really showed in watching your growth trajectory is just how important your network is. So you've met a few people, and you've been able to kind of augment yourself through that, because it's really important. I don't think you can even succeed in this space if you don't have a good network. And now at 13, you've already got a really good network. Question I've wondered about with yourself is, when you go to school, do you talk about NFTs with your friends, or is this just you don't really talk about it much and you go home and put on the headset and that's whenever the NFT talk starts?
It's literally as soon as I get home. I mean, my friend, I actually do have a couple friends now who know I do NFTs, and for the first time forever, my friend told me, I've been seeing NFTs on TikTok today, and he's like, I don't really know what it is, and I don't really understand why they're selling for like bajillions of dollars, but I know that there are art pieces online that sell for a lot of money. And I think that's the first time I've ever heard a kid in my grade be able to see. I mean, it's not even that much, but it's a step in the right direction. And it's something I really want to see more of. But
so they're not even interested on the whole. Your peers aren't that interested.
They like money, and if they can figure out how to make money, they'll do that. But they're not that driven. Like for me, I spend day after night staying up 1 a.m. to do this crap. Like it's the drive is different per person, and I think that's something that I have. And I think that's the only reason why I will ever be successful, and why a lot of people won't. At my age, and that's just, it comes all down to drive. You don't have to be that smart. Like I'm not that smart. It literally just all comes down to drive.
It's a very interesting way of putting it, for sure. And Steven, don't let him fool you. Like he's jumping into spaces and tweeting during the.
Oh yeah. I won't let him fool me into think that he's not intelligent. But I can completely agree with that your drive is what makes you smart, right? I can say that. So I own a doctorate. I possess a doctorate, and it's not because I'm smart. It's because I just kind of put my nose to the grindstone and things and really, really go at it hard. And ultimately, I think that's probably what separates like somebody like Nick, who's 13, but he's in a class of a whole bunch of other 13-year-olds. And for the most part, it sounds like most of them aren't driven quite like Nick is. And it's because he has an ability to be able to just kind of put out all outside distractions and put his head down and go into it. But B, he's also got some charisma.
Be sure to listen in to all of our weekly shows and follow us on Twitter for updates.